tire that did not have the screw in it. We're on the trailer. I'm gonna back up down this corner and pull out the other driveway. This one's a little narrow. Right over there is where we bought the domestic dispute GMC a couple months ago. On the way to the Portland slot meet. This is a little bit of a detour. It's not as rusty in some spots as I thought it would be, and it is rustier in other spots, more so than I thought it would be. But on first glance, a couple things I noticed in the ad obviously is the big block. Also saw a 205 shifter. It's got a turbo 350 205 swapped into it instead of the 203. And at this point, the engine is just kind of a mystery big block because he doesn't know anything about it. He never got it running. While I'm in the area, I'm going to stop by and drive by Mason Lake, my dad's old cabin here. Also, I'm going to avoid the toll bridge on the way south by going this way because I don't want to have to pay the toll for both this and that. It's been quite a few years since I've driven through here, and quite a few years ago, it was quite a few years since I had driven through here. So there's always changes, things that look different. Looks like they did remodel it. Well, here comes the rain. It was forecast. Swap meet starts today, vendor day, in Sunday, rain Wednesday to Sunday. Monday will be nice. Getting closer to Portland, Vancouver. I'm going to stop, get something to eat. This tire has gone flat. Grab some food and then we'll get back on the road and see how bad the lineup is. Here we go. Time to start my vacation. At least that's what I call it. Vendors are already here and set up. Make our way to our spot, and get parked, and start making some rounds. So out doing the first loop, I already missed the rented golf cart that I don't have with, but it's good for you, good for the feet, right? Here's a short shifter. Well, so far I bought a $20 intake, and then I bought a carb hat. Came back, Levi and Linda got here with their setup. While they're setting up, I'm gonna pull this valve cover off and see what kind of heads we got, see what the motor looks like, at least under the valve cover. Definitely has been sitting a while. Moment of truth, I get something with good heads on it. Oh, we got roller rockers. Would you put an air gap intake and an MSD on a bone stock engine? Well, I guess some people do. It's just got an Edelbrock 1407 carb on it. All the chrome accessories that are de-chroming. Chrome valve covers. Looks clean from what I can see. Well, that's a good sight to see. They're not peanut port heads. They're 049s, which are as good flowing as the 781s. Looks like a little moisture in there from sitting. Other than that, it looks fairly clean. Well, that was good to find out. We're gonna close this up. We're gonna go make some more rounds. So Cybercart did not make a full lap. We had to push it the rest of the way back. I'm gonna eat this cake while this is charging. Bought one of them receiver mount, winch mount receivers minus the handles for 20 bucks. Some $10 shorty headers. A $2 air hose for the shop. And well, the air hose and for these C-clamps for 15 bucks. Well, that generator is working overtime, like full throttle, trying to charge the Cybercart. While that's happening, I'm gonna pull a plug out of this 454, use my scope I brought with. It's like kids in golf carts doing laps out there. Sure wish our golf cart lasted that long. Pull this plug here. Not too horrible looking. Try to get this turned on here, and we'll see how the cylinder walls look. Alright, in we go. Looks like a flat top piston. Still, it's going to be like an 8-to-1 compression ratio. Oh, he's still doing laps. I try to change this to the other mode. A little bit of rust there. Not bad. I was hoping it would be a dome piston or something in here, but definitely don't need the MSD on this engine. Here, might as well use the camera and go in here and take a look at the crankshaft. Idea if it's a cast or forged crank. Well, I can't really see definitely if that's a casting parting line or not. But I know I got a rust chunk in my eye. So I have the spark plug back in, plug wire on. What the heck? Might as well add a little fuel to the carb, hook up the battery. And there we go. Now, as long as I don't confuse this with some other sort of drink, we'll just set the battery here in this battery tray. Okay. That was not related. Now that that's revved up, I can definitely not hear anything going on, if there is anything going on. I've got both generators on both sides, so if the electric fuel pump kicks on, I have no idea. I'm just gonna throw some fuel in anyways. Have no idea if we're gonna have sparks. This hood is propped up by a chunk of wood. No hood hinges. It's broke off. The floors are okay though. So the guy I bought it from said he was trying to mess with this and was touching wires together and nothing was happening, and he never got past that point. Well, these wires are all for the horn and the turn signals, and wires for the ignition are down there. I hooked the shifter linkage back up. Oh, what's this? I wonder why did they tear this apart when the keys were right here? Moment of truth. I don't know if the MSD is supposed to come on with the, like, what's that? I don't know. Is that light supposed to be the MSD light on? Oh, the tack moved. I got clicks. The starter sounds horrible. The battery's low, which it shouldn't have been. Or you have bad connections. But it does turn over very slowly. Ground's pretty warm. It tried to fire. I mean, there's hope. Throttle pedal is like stiff, like absolutely nothing is happening there. I don't know if it's our cable or, oh, it's the carb. The carb is, well, let's try to fix that. I'm gonna come down for another tool, but I'm gonna grab something to drink. And is this my tea or is this a gas? Or is that the gas? And this is the tea. That's the gas. So I got this special carb calibration tool. Oh yeah, we're getting it broke loose now. I'm gonna say this carburetor is gonna need a rebuild or something. Oh, there we go. We're getting it worked in. Throw some more tea in. I mean, some gas. Maybe that toggle switch is for the electric fuel pump. This does have an electric fuel pump mounted here, but I don't know. I don't think it's hooked up. The blue wire that goes to the blue wire that goes to the blue wire goes to the black wire with the yellow connector to the red connector to the red wire to the fuel pump. But we don't trust any of the fuel in the tank anyways. Again, the guy I bought this from really knew nothing about this. I guess he bought it for the frame. He didn't even care about the engine. Either this starter is really bad or this battery's dead. Trying one of Levi's batteries and does the exact same thing. I still get the flex plate to move, so I'm going to assume that it's the starter that's bad. The starter doesn't even look that old, but that doesn't mean anything. You're going to have to pull the starter. Maybe we'll find one here at the swap meet. I've seen several already. I just didn't realize I needed one. And it is a remanufactured starter. Got to put my door latch back on. So I figure take my chances on a $10 mini starter, a jig starter, or another $20 engine stand. I have no idea where Levi's at, but the cart's here. Somewhere he's around. Oh, there he is. Well, Cybercart has failed us again. Batteries are definitely not holding up. We're running out of juice already. We gotta just take it short distances, see how far we can make it back. Stereo.
Look, Kenwood for $5. Looks like it's brand spanking new.
$5 for
That's
Kenwood.
a bargain right there.
See our voltage.
Let's check it.
35.
It's like brand new.
And then it's gonna drop.
Basically, it's gonna plummet. What it's gonna do.
We're moving though.
Probably 20 feet. 30 feet. Come on, Bezzy.
We're already down to 26.
26. We're probably close to cleared 100 feet already though.
So just need to give it that little bit of rejuvenation time, I guess.
That's it. It's the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, we need solar panel.
I thought about it, but I didn't figure it out.
But yeah, it's gonna rain all week.
Right.
Just like the first sun we've had today. And we're dead.
20. We're close to dead. Hopefully you wanted a Bobo Blastic.
Cybercart made it this much further, which wasn't very far, and we're walking back. That way we're not pushing the cart, towing the cart past the same people we were pushing the cart past yesterday. Should we try towing doubles now?
Good.
One fully charged battery. It's a reading now.
33.8, 22, 21, 20, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13.
So we've made it
12,
less
11.
distance with a new battery, freshly charged.
Yeah, let's stab another battery in here, I suppose.
So I've eliminated every battery that was low. It has 3 batteries in it that have not been in it so far today. And
Well, the lithium was.
Except the lithium.
Yep.
So the lithium's the only one that's really survived.
Yep. Yeah, we're holding 31.6 now.
Now, here's the test. Can we make it up this hill?
Well, not with Homeboy stopped right in the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go around, make the pass. We're towing 2 trailers too, so
800 pounds of wrenches.
oh boy. We're gonna help it along here. Oh, we're good now.
There we go.
All right. Well, we made it here.
Yeah, solid 15 volts too.
So we've drained the 2 batteries we just put in it. Yeah. So now that that's charging, unloaded my $10 mini starter. Figured that the factory starter bolts are gonna be too long. I'm gonna see if I got any washers or larger nuts to space that out. Well, use my feet. Bought a $50 mini starter, high dollar. Got a free hitch and $20 worth of dollar items, tools, and a training. Well, we lucked out today. It didn't really pour rain much. Little sprinkles at the end, but got time to go in for the night. Crawled into the truck at about the right time. Well, just picked up a free pile engine stand. Can't complain about that price. Got some electrical connectors, a couple fuel filters. They only need the connectors for that. That's kind of why I wanted to buy this mini starter. These mini starters take this, which I didn't have, but now that I got that, I got these. Just like that. Also got a free trailer plug. Perfectly safe. Cybercart round 3. So the theory here is
Each battery is piggybacked to another 12-volt battery. 6 12 volts.
where they're paralleled and in series to maintain 36 volts, but doubled.
Well, technically we're at 43.2 right now.
It's either going to catch on fire and melt down, or it's going to work.
Keeping 35 really steady.
That's good.
Relative to the pedal, it climbs back up to 36 and some change. We're going down the hill first, right? Just straight
Yeah,
ahead?
the idea. Go down the hill first.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll come back, loop the other way, and then we are not pushing it past the same people a third time.
Yes.
Less embarrassing that way. So far, Cybercart's done very well. We made it this far. Figured better buy a spare big block water pump. Second hand, but new. Never ran, for 10 bucks for this season. So far, Cybercart has not failed us yet.
6 batteries seems to be the ticket.
Yeah. The food delivery, unload the cart. So this will be our big test. Full throttle,
Not full
33.
throttle yet, but
Oh, that's not full?
feels like it.
Oh.
Used to. No, that's probably 3/4 throttle, I suppose.
Wow, we really got some power going now.
We did. It's laying the horsepower down.
It has made it back above 30 volts. Well, we did not run out of juice this time. Heck, we got enough juice, we could make another round, I think.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Might not even have to unhook and charge. Alright, now that we're unloaded from that round, hasn't started raining yet, thankfully. Looks like it might, but I'm going to take advantage of this time to try to wire in and hook up this starter and hope that this one's good because I paid 50 bucks for it. Maybe grab yesterday morning's free little wooden crate thing as a step. Just gonna cut a chunk of wire off this. Oh, it's not a cutter. I'm gonna cut a wire off. Well, I could even cut a wire off this too. I'll go ahead and cut off this because it's already got double connectors that we don't want. Make a plug-in adapter so I can go back to a stock starter later in this if I want. Little adapter plug that I've just got kind of wrapped around the original plug, Gorilla taped on, so I can plug it in there. I'm going to hook this up, bolt this up. Hopefully the starter bolts with washers that I spaced yesterday for the other starter will be about the right length, otherwise I'm going to get more washers or take some out. Battery's hooked up again. Open the door. Well, it did, and now it didn't. So I don't know if this battery's just dead now or what. Yep, now the rain's coming. Apparently this battery was pretty low, and we are stuck. So far, every starter that's been on here has been stuck. So I may have to add this shim that was on the original starter. Went ahead and added a shim to that. Don't worry, folks. Checked the rain forecast this morning. It said today's the day we won't be getting rain now. Not raining. Oh, someone bought the 42-inch boggers. Well, the sky looks a little lighter. Might be time to go look for those push rods that I saw earlier.
On the road again.
First time we gotta test out this fully enclosed rain gear here.
Where are we gonna go?
We'll do the same loop, except we'll just hopefully, I don't know. Well, we're really going to test the batteries now. I just bought 2 pairs of big block heads, another engine stand. There's a couple free things, then I ended up buying these valve covers that are new and timing chain and 2 SFI flex plates. So hopefully the battery will pull this extra weight. And to keep my mouth shut, we're just going to record what happens.
We can do it. 32 now. That's a little bit so far. 31.
There's our hill. Our nemesis.
Yes, arch nemesis in the real way. 30. 29s. We're dipping into the 20s. Oh, here we go.
But we did a full lap, both laps,
Yep.
technically, into one big one, towing big block heads.
Yeah. 6 batteries is where it's at.
Definitely. Cybercart made it back. Did not fail us for the first time this whole trip. So gotta get reward it with a good charge again. Gotta charge my phone. Then I'll work on that some more. Well, this battery's been charging, so I'm gonna pull it off the charger, throw it in, try it again. I did check the oil when I first bought it, but we'll look at it again. It's pretty black, but there is oil in it. I know the right thing to do would be to change the oil and filter before firing it, but I want to hear it run. Maybe it just didn't have enough fuel yet. Oh, fires up. This is probably all the gas I had in it. Some more fuel, we'll try it again. Well, it's a confirmed runner. Plus I got a free pair of rain-soaked jeans with the purchase of the last engine stand and big block heads. Maybe quit walking around finding these free piles. Not gonna have any more room in this Blazer here soon. Alright, I gotta stop on the free piles now. It's getting too heavy. Time to head on out.